Hey guys, so I just came back from a walk and I thought about something. And I thought, well, if I knew Charlie Kirk was going to die, would I have at least warned him? And the answer is yes, because, you know, I would not benefit from, I would not benefited from someone like Charlie to just die. I would not have benefited from that. Uh, so why would I want that? Um, no one would have benefited from that. Um, but I would have if I had really looked into. Hang on a second. If I had really looked into TPUSA and Charlie Kirk, if I had a reason to look at the schedules, I would have to have a reason to look at the schedules. Then I would have said, um, it. I could have. What I would have done is my pattern recognition. I would have been able to look at the dates. I would have been looking like I've been able to look at the pattern of his network, the entire thing, take it apart, dismantle it. And what I would have done was I would send weeks, months in advance. I would send a message to the CIA, giving them a whole detailed list of everything, the whole setup, saying I know everything that's going on here, and I would have said, this is most likely going to happen to Charlie on September 10th, even 11th. It fits, the time does fit what I've seen before, even if the shooter did not know this. September 11th minus 1 day would have been September 10th. So that fits with the time frame, and September 11th and all that. So I could have intervened if I had looked, but I had no reason to look. You know, um, and if there was a cancellation of that tour, I would have said, well, look, guys, it's canceled, and I could have used that for my videos. Um, but I would send him there was someone intervening on his behalf. I would at least also send him a warning saying, but, but I would send a note or something that says, uh, you got to cancel this tour, but you also have to go home, pack up your stuff, don't do any more government stuff, don't do any more of these tours, don't do any more of these debates, because you're being watched. If I can see it, others can too. They can be foreign agents, ideological extremists, internal fractures. There's so many different people out there that said, if I can see this interpretation, someone else will as well. And unlike me, they're not going to give you a warning. That's what I would have said. And I would have said that if I saw that. Um, but I was people would say, well, do I have limitations on my abilities and all that? I'm I'm a person just like everyone else here, quote unquote. But um, there are things that must happen. We're all living on a timeline, simulation, um, whatever you want to call it. We gotta live out this timeline, and it's already been written, and I'm here where I'm supposed to be. I can't. I can't. I mean, I'm sure that there's been maybe even more times in the future where, if I was paying more, not just not paying more attention because I don't read through every single thing all the time, and I guess this kind of proves it that I don't look through everything all the time because I don't. Things come to me, uh, things randomly, show up on my Facebook notifications or they might be on my YouTube recommendations. I don't go out and search for things. Things come to me, and some things just come to my attention, and that's why I make these videos. So yeah, I had no reason to look into Charlie Kirk, but I could have definitely um, intervened if I did notice something. I'm just looking at some stuff. Um, yeah, I think that's all I have to say. Um, but you know, everything happens. Everything just has to happen. You know, nothing really has to have a reason to happen. Just things happen. Whether we don't always understand why, but you know. So yeah, I'll end it here, and I see you guys in the next one.